Hello everyone, Earl Henderson, Primordial Defense. Thank you for watching. Today's video is going to be an unboxing video of a package that I got from EpicCenter.com. You're probably looking at the box and thinking, well, it's already open. That's true. The first video that I did, I ended it and then realized that I forgot to talk about a couple important things. So this is take two with the box already being open. The box had the plastic ties around it, and on the inside these were wrapped up in packing paper, and the amount of packing paper they used filled this whole void, so none of this stuff was rattling around. It was all pretty secured in place. What are we looking at here? We're looking at a box of food, essentially. These little individual bricks right here are freeze-dried foods called LRPs, long range. LRPs are also called LRPs. It's a long range patrol ration. And then inside this box right here are packages of MREs, meals ready to eat. Why did I get this box of food? For one, I wanted to add this stuff to my existing plan of survival food that I already have, and I wanted to get some additional MREs to replace the MREs that I currently have right now, that I've had since the mid 2000s, and they're coming up on an age where they just need to be replaced with newer MREs. Excuse me. Why did I choose to go with these right here specifically versus just a regular Mountain House package that I could have got at a outdoor sporting goods place? Mainly the packaging. These are a special run that Mountain House makes, and they do this for the military, and these are specifically produced for the special operations community, so these things are being used by Green Berets and stuff like that. And the packaging of the content is, you get more serving in this than what you would the normal stroganoff beef and noodle. So if you go to Cabela's or something like that, and you go grab a package of Mountain House off the shelf, there's going to be less serving size in there than there is in this one. I forget the exact amount, but you do get more in this package than you do the Mountain House package. Plus also the size. The Mountain House package is your regular off-the-shelf Mountain House package is kind of more of a wider package, more like a larger like pouch, like a big Ziploc pouch. This is more of a smaller, I guess you say, brick shape type of packaging, and it does not take up a whole lot of room. Whereas if I had a multitude of the Mountain House packages, just their shape alone would take up a little bit more room. These, I get more servings in one package, and it takes up a lot less space. The menu options that I got two things of beef stroganoff. I got Oriental style chicken with vegetables and rice. Another thing of stroganoff, Mexican style rice and chicken, and chili macaroni with beef. There are a few other menu options out there, but I chose not to go with them. One of them was a seafood chowder, and another one was like a Western skillet type of menu. And I want to say there was one or two other ones. I just chose not to go with those. I chose to go with these because I know that the stroganoff is tried and true. I've tried it before, it's great. And the other ones are kind of no-brainer options. I'm sure the other ones taste pretty good, but I just went with these because, like I said, I know them, and they're pretty good. The shelf life on these is about 25 years. So you get a long shelf life out of these. The MREs that I've got, when you normally get military packaged MREs, they'll come in two different boxes, A box and B box. Each box has 12 menus in it. I went with a half box option, and when I went with that half box option, they just throw a few random menus in there. There's no set like, oh, well, this box is going to contain this, or this box is going to contain that, this box is going to contain this, etc. They just mix them all in there. If you do go with a military packaged box, then box A is going to have, depending on what year it was packaged, box A is going to have these set menus, and box B is going to have these set menus. So you know what you're going to get. With this option that I went with, I had no idea what I was getting. But the MREs are virtually the same as the military MREs. Obviously, the big noticeable difference is the clear packaging that all the contents come in. So with the military MREs, it's more of a tan colored pouch, whereas this one is clear. You can see that it is made by one of the companies that makes military contract MREs. It still has your kind of normal military MRE labeling, so to speak, and a little logo with a little soldier on there. Obviously, it's missing the little warning label on there that says government property, not for resale. If there's not too much light reflecting off the package, you can tell that the Mylar entree pouch inside and the other little pouches like the cracker pouch and the jelly is all the same as what you would find in your quote-unquote military packaged MRE. I was even looking in one of them through the side, and it's even got the good long spoon in there as well. If you go through other vendors and buy quote-unquote civilian MREs, the contents on the inside vary, and you may get just a regular white plastic spoon instead of the long brown spoon that comes with your MREs. These also do not come with the flameless ration heater. To my understanding, those are considered a hazmat item, and that then causes shipping costs to go up. Anytime you have a hazmat item on a truck or whatever, the cost for that just goes up. So EpicCenter, they get these and they come without the ration heaters in them, which is okay for me because I already have a bunch of ration heaters for my other MREs, and whenever I end up field stripping these, I'm just going to add those ration heaters into it. So these are going to, like I said, replace my current stock of MREs that I've got, and I'm going to be adding this into my stockpile. Now, why did I decide to go with EpicCenter? A few different reasons that all roll into one. Cost, the manufacturing date, or packaging date rather, and storage. So EpicCenter is a large company, a distributor, and for what they were selling their products for, I thought it was a pretty good price based off the fact that these were packaged in July of 2019, and at time of me recording this video, it is February 2020. So these are not even a year old yet. These are pretty darn new. So the age is a very important thing. And secondary to that, since this is coming from a larger company that is dealing with this type of food, they have optimal storage conditions for it. They're being warehoused in a way that their product's not going to be going bad, versus some random dude you find on eBay selling a case of military MREs. You have really no idea the storage conditions that that box of MREs has been subjected to. For all you know, although that case of military MREs says it was packaged in 2018, he kept it in a storage shed outside and kept it in there for a year or two, and the temperatures out there were 90s up into the hundreds. And when you store MREs in an environment like that for an extended period of time, you significantly decrease the shelf life of that MRE. So those were some of the reasons why I chose to go with EpicCenter. Yes, you can buy a case of real deal military MREs off of eBay for a pretty good price. However, as I just said, you don't know how they've been storing that box. For all you know, it has been in some storage shed or some rental unit, and it's not temperature controlled. It's been sitting in there for over a year or even throughout the summer, and it's got like 90 to 100 something degrees in there. You just don't know how it's been handled. Another thing that some people on eBay do is they will try to confuse people who don't really know much about these things, and instead of posting the packaging date in the description, they'll post the inspection date. So whenever these things are made, let's say they were packaged in like 2016 or something like that, on the box there's going to be a basically like a recommended inspection date that someone's supposed to come by and look at the box and look at this little sticker on there that is a time and temperature indicator, and they're supposed to go look at that at whatever the date on the box says for inspection date. So if it was packaged brand new 2016, you could have an inspection date of something like 2019 or 2020 or something, and that's just signifying that someone needs to go look at that box and look at that sticker and see if the sticker has changed colors and is now indicating that the box is no longer good. So people will look at that inspection date and think that, oh, well, it says 2019, 2020. Oh, these are brand new. No, they're not. They were packaged a few years back, and this is just the recommended inspection date to look at that sticker to see if it's been subjected to a lot of heat for an extended period of time. Those same issues come into play when you go to like a military surplus store or like a flea land that has like a little surplus booth in there. You do not know the storage conditions of those MREs, how they've been stored previous to you getting a hold of them. Yeah, you can look on there and look for the manufacturer packaging date on there, but other than that, you have no idea if those things have been sitting in the trunk of a car all summer or in some hot shed. So those were the motivating reasons for wanting to go through EpicCenter versus buying a whole case for like $50 off eBay. I know that I'm getting new MREs. These aren't even a year old yet, and I know they've been stored in a really good manner, or a more optimal manner than who knows what Joe Blow on eBay's storing them like. If you are interested in learning more about EpicCenter, go to EpicCenter.com. They have more than just MREs and these things on there. They've got your traditional Mountain House products that come in the pouches. I want to say they also sell the Mountain House cans They also have got little outdoor cooking utensils and water purification type devices and some other survival oriented type of things. You can go to their YouTube channel, and on their YouTube channel they'll do basically like tasting reviews. They'll, for example, open up a package of one of these, reconstitute it, and they'll just share a few different bowls throughout the office, and people will give their opinion on what they think about the taste is and everything. Or they'll take an entree of an MRE, heat it up, and everyone does a taste test on it. I was actually watching some videos last night, and they were doing a video on just some regular Mountain House beef stroganoff, and the thing that stuck out to me about that video was just brutal honesty. They passed the bowl to one woman, and she tried it, and she says she didn't like it. Now, just like I said, that stuck out to me with brutal honesty. No, she's knowing that this video is going to go on their page for marketing purposes, and then she's saying she just don't like the beef stroganoff. Honesty goes a long ways with me. You know, she very easily could have lied and be like, oh yes, the greatest thing ever. But she was honest and said she didn't like it. But I think she also alluded to the fact she just doesn't really like beef stroganoff anyway. But as I said, that complete honesty right there, that really goes a long way with me. I don't know about their other social media presence. They may have Facebook page or Instagram page. But the YouTube page, you can go on there and look at several different videos of them taste testing a lot of their different products, and then some of them are them talking about some of their products. There is one cool little thing that they sell. It's called an MRE key. So this little Mylar package, the green colored thing in here, the MRE key is basically this little stainless steel rod that's open in the middle, and it's kind of like a toothpaste squeezer thing, but except it's made specifically for the Mylar package, and you just stick it on there and you just keep twisting it, and it just pushes all the contents out of the Mylar package into some type of serving bowl or whatever. So that you can get every little drop out of that package. That was one unique product they had on there that I haven't seen anywhere else, and I thought that was pretty cool. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them in the comments section or send me a message. I'll try to get to those as quickly as possible. But again, as I've always said, if you want quicker responses, the best place to leave comments or ask questions is on the Facebook page, Primordial Defense. I'm on there a lot more than I am the YouTube side of things. This has been the unboxing video from EpicCenter for the MREs and the LRPs. The contents of this box are going to be used in 2 additional videos. One video that I'm going to be making is going to be on survival food in general. I'll be talking about MREs, freeze-dried food, canned food, stuff like that. Really going in depth with survival food with a lot of knowledge in there. And then another video that I'll be making is field stripping MREs. I could go and kind of explain a little bit more in detail what field stripping MREs means, but you're just going to have to watch the video to figure out what that is. Earl Henderson, Primordial Defense. Thank you for watching.